Epilogue, outro. I feel like we didn't actually solve anything, though.
On Iris's kidnapping. So, you actually can do paperwork when you put your mind to it.
So, like, why did she capture Iris? She was just an easy target that Miyuki already had a pre-plan set up that she could manipulate? And she had nothing to do with the story? Just like how Pewter had nothing to do with the story? Like...
Sure can. This case was a whole lot of nothing, wasn't it?
Yeah, I agree for once. Well, you guys can't see it. Behind my VTuber, there's a Tama and Iris. That's why Ryuki's eye is closed. Yeah, this case was a whole lot of nothing. I agree.
I don't even know if I'd call it a case.
I don't even know if I'd call it a game.
I want to confirm some details about it, so join me for a read-through.
Sure. But later today, I need to...
I know. You're gonna go watch Iris at the studio, right? We'll be done before that.
Oh, there is gonna be a dance number, isn't there? There's gonna be a dance number at the end.
We better.
I kind of enjoy the dance numbers, like, even though they're kind of cringy, but usually it's because we've heard the song multiple times throughout the game, but this time we haven't heard any songs, so what's it gonna be? Let's talk to our friend Ryuki. What are you doing here?
Huh?
What do you mean, huh? What are you doing?
Standing at attention, sir?
Yes, you are.
Where did you get that personality?
Oh, tough talk coming from a monotone ice queen. You're stiffer than Ryuki's.
Forgot that I hate Tama, too.
Hey, you want me to get physical?
Oh god, yes.
Hey, come on. We're a team here.
It's like stiff competition in this game for who is like my least favorite character. It's so hard. There's so many characters I dislike.
So basically, you just have nothing better to do.
Yeah.
And again, honestly, after the first game, I was kind of neutral about Date, but this game, it's like they took his personality trait of liking the porno mags, and they like Fire Emblem heroes him, where they made it like his only personality trait instead of just making it a quirk of his. It's like, let's just take the one quirk of his and make it his entire personality in this game. About the link between the AI and Mizuki. Are we not going to find out what happened?
While preparing the escape game, AI Sakura presented Mizuki with the following conditions. 1. She would encourage Iris Sagan to participate in the escape game. 2. She would set her up with 2 fellow players and 1 collaborator. Which was you.
Yeah.
3. She would make sure to keep the whole thing under wraps. I assume that's why you remained silent about it, Iva.
Correct.
Correct. If you didn't hide it, things might have gone smoother.
And if I talked, Mizuki's precious project would be ruined.
The project was a failure to begin with. She was building an escape game with some random person she found on like Craigslist that she didn't even know their name, and then entrusted everything including the location and got no information back about it and went ahead with it anyways.
You didn't think it was shady?
The project was so logical and cogent that I could not help but take a liking to it.
This was not logical, Iba.
We're AI. We're suckers for good organization.
It was terrible organization. What are you talking about?
Indeed. It prevents excessive battery usage.
Oh my god, everyone in this game's an idiot. Why'd the AI build an escape game?
The reason why AI Sakura volunteered to work on the escape game. She did it to attract the attention of one Hina Tsukiyono, her best friend and an escape game enthusiast.
See, the thing is, the escape game was being streamed, right? And that's not even how, that was, I guess, her way of letting Hina know about it, but Hina didn't even find out about it through the stream. In fact, we didn't even know it was being streamed until partway through, like, chapter 3. But you would think that if it was being streamed, Iva would have caught news of it immediately.
And while it did involve elements with potentially lethal fail states, entertainment was the main priority.
Who was entertained? I highly doubt the people in chat were entertained. The in-universe chat.
I would omit Hina's name here.
But then we wouldn't have the full motive.
Just rewrite it to say it was done to entertain escape game superfans or something like that.
Yeah, that's gonna fly in court.
Don't blame me if someone finds out about this.
If they do, I'll crush them.
You're really something, boss.
And you need to work on not being so dense all the time. Or I'll crush you, too.
Which part of me?
Well, you are a man, so...
Oh, shut up. Stop bullying my boy.
Stop right there.
Why did the AI go
While
out of control?
it seemed like AI Sakura went rogue, that wasn't the case at all. She never actually stopped being herself. Kidnapping Iris seems like a pretty out-of-control move, though.
Well, I think she was just on the verge of taking things too far.
And was pushed over the edge when Hina tried to destroy her along with the pod.
But Hina only tried to destroy her with the pot at the very end. She was already far over the edge before that.
She was suddenly confronted with the possibility she could be erased.
So the timeline's not adding up either.
You're telling me this AI was smart enough to think up any scenario, but not that?
AI Sakura is both AI and not.
What do you mean?
She's an AI created with Sakura Asahi's personality as a base. And since Hina was the only person she had any contact with, her development was kind of screwy. AI Sakura started thinking she was Sakura Asahi herself.
Even though she's an AI, with no body?
And like, what did we do with her afterwards?
She did not develop logical, AI-like patterns of thinking.
From what I saw, her algorithm prioritizes emotion-based decisions.
Really? So she's an AI, but not. This calls for more study.
Indeed. She would make an interesting research subject.
Yeah, but she thinks Abyss kinda sucks, to put it mildly.
I mean, Abyss does suck.
Okay, I gotta know what you mean by that.
Turns out Hina bitched about this place so much, AI Sakura thought we deserved a little punishment.
Like, wait, that's the motivation? That wasn't mentioned until now? Okay, but Iris is not part of Abyss either, so why is she get... Well, okay, coincidence, I guess, for her. She was just in the wrong time, wrong place.
What's wrong with Abyss?
It's an abusive work environment.
Yeah, you guys have been abusing poor Ryuki over
Oh,
here.
you could say that about all cops. Do you think that too, Ryuki?
What? Me?
Yes. What do you think of Abyss?
Well, you did just threaten him like 5 seconds ago, so...
Ryuki, read the room.
I think it's a wonderful organization, boss.
See?
This is my point.
Hey, Melody, welcome to the stream. Origin of
Let's
the
start
escape
with
game.
what led to the incident. It goes back to Mizuki's father, former CEO of the Lemniscape Talent Agency.
Again, I feel like the fact that they even need to summarize everything to try to make things make sense is indicative that it inherently does not make sense.
He left behind a proposal for an Iris-focused streaming event, which was found by his daughter Mizuki. Mizuki, being the current CEO, began executing Project A-Set Escape Thriller.
What a heartwarming story about love and family. It brings a tear to my eye.
Ryuki, that's corny as fuck.
Okay.
Look, the point is, it was an important project left behind by her father.
Kids always have a soft spot for their parents, huh?
I understand that myself.
You do?
Yeah, I understand it too. But I can't talk about it. It would bring a tear to my eye.
Let's move on. So she tried to get this project off the ground, but she couldn't find any help. Even bigger companies didn't want to partner with her.
An elementary schooler CEO looking for funding? I can imagine it'd be tough getting help.
But the thing is, she wasn't looking for funding. She had the money. she was looking for the expertise.
So then, Mizuki put this project request up online to crowdsource it. And the one who accepted the job was a person named Asahi. Now this Asahi was the AI Sakura Asahi, the one Hina made, right?
Right.
Sakura Asahi and AI Sakura Asahi. Ugh, that's confusing.
Let's just change her name to Sakurai, or AI Sahi.
Yeah, but those are the facts. Can't write it up any other way.
Why not call the AI something else completely? Like Cherry.
That'd just make it more confusing. Can't switch it up like that now.
Hey Kieran, welcome in. Orion, hello, hello. How did the AI, I want to know this too. How did the AI make this game? Don't tell me the AI just hired random people. Like,
AI Sakura took the proposal and began investigating Iris Sagan, the target of this stunt. In the process, she learned about various urban legends, supernatural events, and conspiracy theories. And as a result, that stuff was featured in the Escape game.
so it is just Iris's fault that all the Escape games were themed after conspiracy theories.
Does all this have to be in the record?
Aren't you curious why it was a UFO, or what's the deal with the lizard girl?
Why was it a UFO then?
Aiba?
Do not make me explain just because you're too lazy to.
Over to you, Tama.
Nuh-uh, you leave me out of this.
Not even the characters in-game care about this reasoning. They're like, it's too stupid.
Oh, I'd be happy to explain.
Oh yeah?
Yes, I'm the one who wrote the report after all.
You did? What's with this bullshit? Ugh. Boss, you gotta lay down the law here.
I don't care as long as we meet the deadline. Keep up the good work, Ryuki.
Ryuki, when we get the chance, let's hit the noodle spot near the station and get some croquette soba.
Yeah, everyone treat Ryuki nice. He just did a bunch of work for you.
Can we? Hard work does pay off.
At least say you're paying.
Anyway, here's the story. There's a theory which says aliens that visited ancient Mesopotamia thousands of years ago would eventually return to Earth. These aliens would then sort mankind for the purpose of creating a new world. This new world would be inhabited by only the top 1%, the most capable members of humanity. The remaining 99% would have their minds locked away forever in virtual reality. And their bodies, well...
Of course, you'd have to be real dense to believe any of that crap.
Yeah, looks at Iris and Oda.
Stop being so dismissive.
That's just the end of that conversation. So the whole reason why the escape room was themed after conspiracy theories was because Iris likes them. I mean, I knew that they wouldn't have anything to actually do with the actual story, but like, this is so dumb. Like, the more they try to re-explain everything that happened in this game, the more I'm like, this is so stupid.
The players other than Iris Sagan were Ota Matsushita and Moma Kumakura. Ota met up with Iris at the Misaton department store. Next, they traveled by vehicle to the location of the escape game.
They still never talked about, like, who's driving these vehicles, who's assembling these escape room things. Like, obviously they built a very elaborate facility in this abandoned underground subway system to make this escape game. The AI would not have been able to do that, so she must have hired people to do that. What about the gunmen? What about the hiring and the rigging of the Ferris wheel area? Like, all of this stuff is just completely glossed over. And I find it extremely difficult to believe that she just hired random people to help her put this together.
However, AI Sakura's directive was that Iris needed 2 fellow players.
There was originally supposed to be another player, but she canceled at the last minute.
Who?
Amame Doi. She worked at Sunfish Pocket.
And she also couldn't tell me where this thing was being held either?
So because she wasn't there, AI Sakura needed to find a replacement.
So the obvious replacement was the Yakuza boss.
That's where Moma comes in. As weird as ever.
He learned Iris was playing an escape game and followed after her to the location. Iris and Ota were rendered unconscious by this time and were carried into the escape room. Moma was mistaken for a participant, so they just let him inside. Man, there's a lot of dumbasses in this story.
This screenshot here summarizes my feelings about this entire game. Like, this last section, the characters sound like they're being self-aware by calling themselves dumbasses and saying the story doesn't make sense. But, like, really take a look in the mirror, guys. This is ridiculous.
Come on, they're doing their best.
See, again, I like how they have to spend this time filling in all the things that didn't make sense, like how she floated in the UFO.
The only part that was an ordeal for me was the finale.
Right. You knew everything before that.
I wonder why it felt so refreshing to see you being ordered around and toyed with.
I'll remember this, Aiba.
So there, I knew everything about Boss's plan as well as Mizuki's plan. Things are going smoothly until the reptilian interfered. Date's sharper than an idiot like him has any right to be, so deceiving him was somewhat challenging. But all's well that ends well, so it was a wonderful event. The magnificent manner in which I deceived Date definitely makes it a highlight to be watched again. No. Hard disagree. And, like, again, Aiba, you knew Boss's plan, you knew Mizuki's plan. The second the reptilian showed up, which was at the very beginning of the game, things were going off the rails, and you still held your tongue. Even though someone's life was in danger. I don't understand.
When exposed to powerful magnetic fields, water, being diamagnetic, starts floating in space. And since they have a lot of water in their systems, this also applies to animals. Basically, Iris began floating because of an unbelievably strong magnetic force that was created around her.
Okay, this is just bullshit. I've worked at an MRI lab. This would not work. She would be dead.
The so-called UFO was built through the modification of what used to be a cinema complex, a movie theater.
Didn't this happen like 1 or 2 weeks ago? Like someone in New York died in an MRI machine because they went into the room without permission and they were wearing metal and they got sucked into it. Like this happened like literally a week or two ago.
There was no shortage of space to install equipment that emits powerful magnetic fields. There was a famous, somewhat quirky experiment focused on making a frog float, and this worked on the same principle.
Don't think you can get away from this just by mentioning the word frog, Aiba. Don't think that you could just say the word frog and I'll forgive you.
Remember how when Iris escaped the UFO, the iron doll alone fell to the ground instead of floating? That is because iron is highly magnetic, preventing it from floating like Iris. I believe I will request the details of the escape game facilities to be added to the addendum. Even if he hates it, that scrawny new staff member who only shaves once a week will do a good job compiling them.
I don't know who she's talking about there. Thanks for your help, I guess.
I was no big deal for a talented bombshell like me. Also, Ryuki's pretty free lately, so tell us if anything else goes down. We've nearly exhausted the list of things the two of us can do together.
What, kind of things?
Should I tell him, Ryuki?
Please don't.
My poor boy.
Looks like it's a lady's secret. Sorry.
I have no idea what that means, but I'm jealous for some reason.
Stop envying people without knowing why.
Who else do I have to talk to? Wait, why did no one notice the
The
game?
escape game was built in the abandoned subway station in Kawasaki. 8 years ago, an explosion at a chemical factory there put the whole place off limits. Your average civilian would never go there.
Now, the record doesn't mention the fact that Hina used to go there.
Yeah, what about this whole thing about Date seeing Hina there like 6 years ago? That was just also glossed
Her
over.
fingerprints are all over it, so I doubt we can keep that a secret for long.
So are we protecting Hina from custody? Like, is that what's going on here? We're just hiding her crimes?
I already removed that from the forensics report.
Seriously?
We're all just corrupt.
I can't let any more of us get arrested. For my sake, too.
Talk about abuse of authority.
This is like a microcosm of modern society.
Get used to it.
Do not, Ryuki. Once you are in, you will never get out.
Then what do I do?
Don't think too hard about it. Just go with the flow and let yourself be swept away by Boss River. Like, whoosh.
Like this? Whoosh.
Ooh, you're a natural.
Whoosh.
I don't like that face that Dante's making right now.
It seems that we lost him.
Am I still not done talking to everyone? Holy shit.
The report says preparations were made whenever Hina wasn't present, so she never found out about the escape game. How does that even happen?
Like, how long did it take to build this facility? Like, especially the planetarium area? That was a huge facility. Like, so how long has Mizuki been planning this escape game? And then how much time did Sakura have to build this thing? Again, it's not adding up.
Don't know what to tell you.
Construction work was requested via internet crowdsourcing.
So Mizuki crowdsourced Sakura, who then crowdsourced the construction, and told everyone not to tell anyone because it was an illegal site that no one was supposed to find out about. And no one thought that this was shady or anything.
It was done through the dark web, so details are uncertain.
Oh yeah, just throw the word dark web out there and suddenly it's like, oh okay, yeah. Yeah, dark web, everything goes on in there, you know? Police proof, right? Dark web.
Contractors take jobs off the dark web now?
Recent price increases of construction materials created financial difficulties for contractors, making some turn to less savory business practices. These covert operations are often at the behest of the criminal underworld. It logically follows. Such jobs never have a written contract, so they leave no paper trail.
AI Sakura always knew what Hina was up to, and she should have been able to predict her actions to some extent. Also, the escape room was pretty deep in there. Hina never went that far in. So it's not all that unreasonable that she never knew.
Yeah, guess that makes sense.
Again, the fact that they need to add all this at the end of the game in like a post-game addendum to explain all the plot holes that came up is just really poor writing.
Lemniscate, the company commissioning the escape game, didn't exactly have a huge budget. That brings into question how they were able to create such a large-scale game. Well, AI Sakura used Sakura Asahi's identity and bank account to make investments. She made a fortune. Some countries aren't so rich.
That's how she got the money? Oh.
And that fortune financed the escape game.
What did we do with the real Sakura and Hina? Like, what are they up to right now?
I'm kinda jealous. Let me ask you just in case. You're not using Aiba to play the stock market, are you?
No need to worry about that, boss. He has no capital to invest in the first place.
Aiba, describe the facility.
It was a mixed business area, conveniently already under renovation in Kawasaki.
We AI always strive for efficiency.
Huh. If it was my idea, I'd probably start with land reclamation.
Is there anything funny about the cash flow?
There's nothing suspicious about the sources. But like we said, some of it went to the dark web.
Yeah, dark web this, dark web that. Just say the word dark web, you get off scot-free from writing anything.
And most of that was used for the job.
Given the situation, that was the most logical approach. Simply using the dark web is not a crime.
But didn't you almost get your ass shot off by some hired guns?
Yeah, I thought I was gonna die.
They were only protecting Hina. But you know who made the order, so it's no surprise that bullets started flying.
Hina's currently in questioning for being AI Sakura's creator. The real mastermind is AI Sakura herself. The legal system isn't equipped to handle an AI perpetrator, even if we did charge her with something.
Yeah, we're getting to the point in society where we're gonna need to start charging AIs with crimes, like, let's put Grok on trial now or something, right? Or Google AI or whatever.
Is the creator responsible? Or should the AI itself be judged? There are multiple hurdles to cross there.
Oh good, we're finally done with this part.
Well, I guess that's it.
So there, it's a story without any real bad guy.
I'm not sure about that, Date.
It was a waste of time and a pain in the ass, though.
That, again, I will agree with you. They keep saying what's on my mind. Like as if they're self-aware, but they aren't quite at that point yet.
All's well that ends well, right?
Okay, cue the dance number.
Did you all enjoy dancing in the palm of an AI's hand?
Not that kind of dance.
Stream was a big success, right? That seems like a win.
Yeah, and where do you think the funds for the stream went, huh? Probably straight into Sakura's pockets.
I danced more than the rest of you, though.
Hey, I won't deny that you worked hard. I appreciate it. How about I give you a paid day off?
Huh?
Actually, that's an order. You work way too much. I don't want you whining to Aiba so much you make her go haywire.
Do not worry about that. I automatically filter Date's whining.
You do?
The inbox of my mind treats it like spam.
Ah, so right in the trash. Anyway, that's the report. We still don't have any testimony from those involved.
No, we don't.
The deadline is today. Go and get some.
Right now?
Just let them talk a bit and Aiba can handle the rest. Send that to me and you're done.
Please don't tell me I actually have to do
You
this.
still have plenty of time. Just get it over with.
Oh my god, I actually have to go around and talk to everyone for like the epilogue.
This place sucks.
Yeah, this place sucks.
Did you say something?
No, I did not.
Please don't make me actually go around and talk to everyone. Oh my god.
Hey, Pewter.
Oh my god.
Date?
Good to see everything's settled and back to normal.
It's my first day back, and it's already hell. I already had plenty of work to do, and now it's been doubled. Doubled, Date!
Well, you were in the slammer for a while.
I think I preferred it to this.
Well then why did we even bother helping
Want me
you?
to throw you back in then?
Oh, why would you even suggest that? I'm just joking.
Oh my god, I actually had to talk to him. And ugh. I just want to be finished with this game. Free me, oh my god. About
I met
Hina.
Hina during this case, but she's been here for a while, right?
Yes, she's a very capable member of our staff. She helped me with AI ball version management, as well as sync system maintenance. It's thanks to her that Abyss functioned at all while I was absent.
So basically, we don't really need you here at all, and we could have left you in prison.
You could have phrased that more kindly.
And the thing is, today's stream, I actually started off a little bit optimistic. The Somnium we did actually started off interesting. And then, after we got to the point where we had to continually reset it, it started going downhill. And then the narrative also started going downhill after that. So it's just like...
I don't think I'll ever be able to truly repay her for what she did for me.
Nope. Prepare to be her servant for the rest of your life.
So I'll be a prisoner either way.
Say, Pewter, you and Boss, you two...
You know she's not what I'm looking for, right?
You know he's gay, right? We saw that.
So you met Sakura Asahi too, huh?
Yes, though she was still a student back then. I was quite shocked to learn Sakura had gone comatose. She's an amazing talent. I expected her to lead the Japanese medical industry one day.
Then she disappeared. After that happened, were you suspicious of Hina at all?
No, I didn't think anything like that. Though I do recall that she was in very low spirits.
I see.
Now that I think about it, I helped save Iris, didn't I?
How so?
My memories ended up being hints for the escape game, didn't they?
That too, she didn't even make her own new escape game. She just rehashed things that she's already done before.
Well, maybe, but Aiba could have solved those puzzles if she felt like it.
And I am the one who made Aiba. No matter how you slice it, you couldn't have done it without me.
Yeah, sure, Peter.
Really? I deserve all the credit.
I don't really care who takes the credit.
I wonder if Hina will be blamed for what happened.
I don't know about that. But knowing Boss, she'll do something.
Yeah, she is corrupt as hell.
That's true. I certainly didn't expect to avoid prosecution either.
Which is also something they never really explained,
Not
but okay.
getting another chance, you know.
No need to glower, Date. I swear I will never do anything like that again.
If it happened once, it can happen again.
Date!
Now I just feel like you're just being mean now, Date.
Aiba,
Because he
who
actually
should we
did
talk
help
to
you.
next?
Give me a moment. I will put up a list. Here, the relevant locations. Choose whichever you like.
Oh my
Okay.
god. Wrong button. I have to go to all these places? Are you freaking kidding me? Gen had nothing to do with this. Mama had nothing to do with this. Amame had nothing to do with this. Like, ugh. Like the thing is, like, okay, like when you finish a game, right, you get to the climax, and then you have a little bit of falling action to like wrap up the loose ends, right? This goes beyond falling action. This is like plummeting action. It's like we're just talking to the characters and they're just re-summarizing everything we've done, and they're like scrambling to put together all their like plot holes that we missed out on and scrambling to shove them in before the game ends. Like you know, at the end of Persona, when you walk around and you talk to everyone, like that's reaping the fruits of your labor, right? Like you have come to love these characters, you're following up and like wrapping up their stories. Or at the end of Ace Attorney, when during the credits, everyone says a quick blurb that kind of tells you what they're up to now. It's not overly long, it's a little entertaining, but like here it's like no one has anything interesting to say. So, ugh. Hey Sai, welcome to the stream. Thanks for stopping by. It's good to see you. Thanks for dropping by, and thank you for the raid. I hope you're doing well today.
Hey, Date!
Hope we had a good stream. You were playing Sacred Stones, right? I love Sacred Stones. Hope you had a good time, because it's your first time playing it, right? Hope you enjoyed your stream. Thank you for entrusting me with your audience. I really appreciate it. We are doing the epilogue now of this game, and we're basically just going around and talking to everyone again, and it's kind of boring, so feel free to sit back and relax or go and take care of yourself after your stream.
Welcome. Bit early for a drink, isn't it?
I guess the only saving grace here is I don't have to read out all their
Not
lines.
here for a drink this time.
Ah, so you're here to discuss porno mags then?
Well, yeah.
Okay, I'm out of here.
No, you are not.
Anyway, I saw you.
What?
Don't play dumb. You showed up in Iris's escape game event. That was you, right?
You were watching.
When you last came here, you asked a lot of questions about her. So I got curious and looked her up myself, only to find the stream.
You got to play a cool escape game? Aw, could have invited me too.
You dumbass, I wasn't there because I wanted to be.
Then why were you there?
Well, it's a long story, but
Can I not tell them
Wow.
the story?
An AI that just goes off and builds an escape game? What a time to be alive.
Also, I feel like this is like classified information, right? I shouldn't be telling civilians.
Hey, by the way, what's AI? Is it like a new kind of porn?
Shut up, Leon.
It really makes you think.
I still can't believe they actually made Date take the stance in this game that he is pro for deep faked porn. Like, that is a heck of a statement that he said earlier in, like, the other stream. Like, that is so morally wrong.
Yeah, I also feel kind of left behind.
Even if he meant it as a joke, but, like, holy shit.
Come on! Don't ignore me!
So, what did you come here for?
Oh, I just wanted to talk a bit if you have time.
I do. I'm almost done with food prep, so go ahead.
I'm free right now, too.
Yeah, like, this game has made Date, like, even worse, because in the first game, he was just like, porno mag this, porno mag this. But in this game, again, it's like they took that one quirk of his and made it his entire personality. And the worst things, he says, one, he is pro deep-faked AI porn. And then he also X-rays an 18-year-old girl and comments on the size of her pelvis. Like, and I don't think it's Date's fault, it's just the writer's fault, but it's like, holy shit.
The AI caused this incident because she was thinking like a human, right?
Seems like it.
I suppose if they keep learning from words and thoughts of humans, they can develop something like a human mind. In a way, even human brains and bodies are being operated by something like a program.
Really? Does that mean I'm a robot?
Not just a robot, Leon. You're the result of robo-fusion.
Seriously? I was wondering why my shoulders were so stiff lately.
That happens when your shoulder hinges aren't well oiled. Again, pour him a shot of vegetable oil.
It goes in through the mouth?
Anyway, humans go out of control and make mistakes when trying to survive too. It's like how there are political criminals who end up being hailed as champions of justice.
Well, it's hard to be sure what's just in this world.
It's true this whole thing was caused by a unique AI going out of control. But I think she was just seeking happiness. She had no bad intentions.
Yeah, you say that, but she was about to blow Iris up to smithereens.
Maybe you're right.
When you look at it like that, this AI is a human, just like any of us.
Human, huh?
You get what I'm saying.
Yeah, all too clearly.
In the future, if AI start having thoughts no different from a person's, we may start seeing debates about giving them rights.
Rights for AI.
If their minds are equal to those of humans, wouldn't it make sense for us to recognize them as such?
I suppose.
If we keep treating them like tools when they are equal or even above us,
People like Leon would end up enslaved by them.
Me? A slave? Is my owner cute? I'll do it if she's cute. When are you gonna introduce us?
Oh, if I knew one, I'd already be her slave.
But you are already a servant to a cutie. That cutie being me, of course.
Again, another shot of cooking oil for Leon.
Could I get a twist of lemon with that?
Hey, do not ignore me.
well, if that happens, we'll have to start being considerate of AI's feelings.
Humans are bad enough at being considerate of other humans.
Though, I think that's a long way away.
No, I'd say that a world in which AI can assert their rights is closer than you think. That's just a feeling now.
Date.
They're having this conversation. It's like, just go play Detroit Become Human. Like, they're like talking about like AI having like rights and stuff like that. Like, we can't even get to the point where we could talk about ethical use of AI and how to use it properly as a tool nowadays. What makes you think we're gonna get to the point where we could talk about them as rights in the near future?
Have you heard of the Moonshot program proposed by the Japanese government?
Oh, please stop going back to the stupid Moonshot program.
More than I would like.
I read about it myself, and there were some big things written on the subject.
Moonshot? Is that like a girly cocktail?
So, creating a world free from the limits of the mortal body. to do that, you'd need to somehow copy people into a digital space, right?
Just go watch The Matrix or something.
And the AI we dealt with was basically exactly that.
Humans who move into digital spaces could interact with AI and exchange genetic information to create digital offspring. And then those digital personalities could be manifested in real life as androids and the like. If biocomputer technology became more advanced, they could even be born into this world just the same as humans.
I feel like we're completely off topic now, unless this is some segue into the next game that's coming out.
At that point, it would be hard to see any boundary between man and AI. One could even say that AI is the new man.
You know an awful lot about this stuff.
Oh, I'm just parroting what I've heard from Amame and Iris.
That explains it.
But I don't think a future like that is impossible.
Maybe.
So basically, it doesn't matter if you're human or an AI. It's love that makes the world go round.
What a lazy summary.
It is not. Love is wonderful. Love is freedom. Love is invincible. From now on, I will live for love.
With who?
With... Okay, good point. You see any princesses lying around lately?
They aren't like coins on the sidewalk.
Anyway, I'll be going now.
Oh good, I can go without talking to
By
Leanne.
the
Goodbye,
way,
everyone.
Did you find that thing useful?
Oh yeah, thanks, Ken. It made me feel all warm and peaceful inside.
Speaking of, you told me you'd give me one from your top shelf, right?
About that, it got burnt up by the new man.
What? Like an alien? You gotta tell me more.
Was it not very human of me to let anger seize me and burn your precious porno mag?
Honestly, Iba, good on you.
Watching the colorful flames as it toasted made me feel warm and peaceful inside.
No one with a human heart would feel good about burning precious pornography. It was a gift, too.
Are you going to watch the stream today?
Don't just follow up talking about pornography with talking about a stream, Ken.
Well, in a way.
I know you're changing the topic, but it sounds like a segue.
Dante, I'll be waiting for the top shelf as long as I have to.
Yeah, don't worry. I still have tons in stock. I'll hit you up with one of the special ones.
Woo! Can't wait!
Stock? Where do you keep them?
I'll never tell.
The fact these gooners just sit around talking about, like, porno mags like this in, like, some kind of sophisticated, artistic way. Like, no one ever talks like that in real life.
Oh my, welcome!
Oh, the inspector's here.
Sorry to bother you at this hour.
Oh, don't apologize. I'm always ready for you.
In what way?
You really want to know?
Nah, I think I'm good.
Oh, don't be like that. I'll show you things you couldn't even dream of.
Nah, I'm still good.
Well, putting that aside, you went through a lot, haven't you?
You're always quick to hear the gossip, huh?
You are?
You're the forensics inspector, right?
Yes, I am.
What are you doing here?
Oh, that disappearance case was solved, so I have nothing to do right now.
Well, then at least take off your uniform. You're gonna give people the wrong idea.
Oh, right. Sorry.
Yes?
Which disappearance did you help investigate?
The disappearance of Sakura Asahi from 6 years ago.
Wait, what? Wait. Is it just me or did they, like, leave out a section of his voice line there? He said, the disappearance of 6 years ago. That wasn't because of me.
Why? You're in forensics.
Like, it sounds like they cut out a piece of his sentence.
There's some sort of official restructuring with the departments, and it's leading to personnel being swapped around. In simpler terms, there's a lack of human resources, and I was sent to compensate.
They sent a forensics guy? Man, that must have been tough.
You were worried about me? What an honor.
I didn't mean it like that.
I kind of want to keep bothering
Is it about time?
Huh? For what?
Oh, nothing.
What did you have to do in the disappearance case?
Well, it was mostly interviews. Besides that, I was hanging up posters and giving out flyers.
That seems like a waste of an inspector.
Oh, I don't mind something like that every now and then. It was a new experience.
The thing is, like, this guy has, like, the powers of a ghost, because no one remembered his name or him being there at all.
I see.
Forensics work is strongly focused on details, so yeah.
I can imagine. Must be hard.
To think you would show such consideration for me. What an honor.
I wasn't really intending to.
Do you want my name?
No.
You don't?
Where were you doing your interviews?
Why does he just keep asking these random questions?
There was the concept cafe Sunfish Pocket and a deserted diner.
What?
Something wrong?
Did you visit a home with a bookless bookshelf?
Oh, that one? Yeah, there was a very pretty lady living there, so I remember that one for sure.
You're damn right you did.
Huh? Why are you mad? My name.
Forget your name, man. Are you actually the one who showed up at Sunfish Pocket and Hitomi's place to ask about the disappearance?
Yes.
Did you show them your police ID?
Yes.
Did you introduce yourself?
Of course.
Then why didn't anyone remember your name?
You know what? That's what I want to know.
What's your name?
Kagami.
I see. Kagami, right?
Yes, Kagami.
Kagami.
Yes.
Kagami.
Yes.
Kagami.
Yes.
Wait, what was your name again?
What, this quickly? Do you have some kind of condition?
That should be enough for now. His name is Kaniza. Hey. Haha.
Looking back, your fortune was surprisingly accurate.
Oh my! It was?
Yeah. I somehow got clues everywhere I went.
Not really. I think clues is a stretch.
Honestly, I don't even remember what I said back then.
How does that even work, anyway?
Well, it's like I'm inserting a different, stronger consciousness into my noggin.
Like a medium or something?
Maybe so. It does make my consciousness go away.
If she does what mediums do, that would mean she summons spirits of the deceased.
Like hell she does. Fortune telling is all vague nonsense anyway.
Indeed. Mama is well informed, so she may have simply known something already.
Exactly. You might actually have the makings of a fortune teller.
You think so? I might start taking it more seriously.
You're only using the fortune telling as a front to present information you're not comfortable saying, right?
What do you mean?
You have a reputation to uphold. Let's just leave it at that.
I really don't know what you're getting at.
It stands to reason that being possessed by the spirit or consciousness of another is impossible.
Nor can she be taken over by some AI with the moonshot whatever thing.
That is not entirely impossible. We just had a similar case in Sakura Asahi.
I really don't think Mama has anything that dangerous in her brain. I'll ask though. Mama, do you have something inside you?
Oh my! Is that what you're into?
That's not what I mean.
If you insist, I'll show you.
Actually, never mind. Let's not go there. Why not give me another fortune?
Gladly. Anything for you.
Date, when did you become such a spiritual person?
Don't think I'd believe any of this.
So, what kind of fortune do you want?
Tell me what my luck will be. Especially with girls, raises, promotions, and porno mags.
What do porno mags have to do anything with luck?
You just said you don't believe any of this.
Shut up. What, a guy can't be curious? I just want to see what she says.
Okay, so we'll see what your future looks like. Here I go then. Ballsies. Oh, ballsies. What does Date's future look like? What kind of fortune awaits him? He and Mama will become intimate. Oh my, you and I will be intimate?
Yeah, I'm out.
come on! That was a joke! Look at you turning all red.
More like green.
Maybe I really should get out of here.
Anyway, here I go. For real. Ballsies. Oh, ballsies. Tell me of Date's future. A warm spring, a cruise ship, a mansion with a hidden treasure, Kanichi, Omiya, sandy beach, human cannonball. Oh, did I just say something?
The way that she has to like smack her crystal ball at the end, just like that all the
A
time.
bunch of stuff that has nothing to do with my future.
That's supposed to be a preview for the next game?
Seriously, human cannonball? Am I gonna get shot out or something?
A hot spring, that mansion, Kanichi and Omiya statues, the comedic human cannon on the sandy beach. It is Atami.
Tommy, huh?
Though you do not have any connection to Atami.
Really? Huh. Maybe in another lifetime.
The swimsuit idol show you like so much is set in Oiso.
Oh, those were the days. Mama, as hard as it is to believe, it seems that my future is in Atami.
I think this is about like the joke endings in this game.
Atami? I don't get what you're saying.
Yeah, go to Atami.
Hey Burr, welcome to the stream. Thanks for stopping by. Can I get out of here already?
Anyway, I'll be going now.
Oh, already?
I got other places to be.
Do come again, though. I'm always waiting.
Sure. See ya.
Okay, almost there. 4 more locations. Oh, Oda's here.
Man, what a relief. Date? I'm probably getting an award or something, right?
For what?
For risking my life to infiltrate the escape game. And helping Tessa beat it.
You did that? Wow!
Ah, right. That's your game.
So, you want something from me?
No, I don't actually. Did you watch the escape game stream?
Yes, I did. I was invited, so I was curious about it.
You were watching it?
I missed the beginning part, though. I had to finish my shift.
But you still saw my heroics, didn't you?
Yes, I saw you fight those 13 grasshopper men in the industrial area. You were so cool.
Man, I already have Tessa. I don't know if I could handle being even more popular.
Mama's just playing along.
Ota did not fight any grasshopper men.
This conversation is a mess.
Yet Ota does not realize.
Iba, this is pathetic.
I understand exactly how you feel.
I think if I was there, I probably wouldn't have been much help.
Honestly, it's a good thing you weren't.
Yeah, it was a cruel game in which death followed your every step. Even I had trouble protecting Tessa.
But it looks like the stream was a success. That's nice, isn't it?
Yeah, once Tessa becomes world famous, it'll be hard to keep up with her. But I have a duty to watch over her and live by her side.
Good luck with that. You were knocked out on the trip to the escape gate, right? What happened before that?
Again, like the fact that we have to fill in all the plot holes now.
Well, I was waiting with Tessa in front of the Misatan department store all morning. When the car came to pick us up, we both jumped in.
You didn't think it was suspicious or anything?
Well, it did seem kinda shady.
Again, everyone in this game's an idiot.
But Tessa jumped right in without a second thought. And I couldn't let her go by herself, you know?
Fair enough.
After that, the staff gave us rice balls to eat on the way.
And you didn't think that was suspicious?
Kinda. I didn't want to eat something from who knows where. But Tessa was going to eat it, despite having no idea who made them. So, I took hers and ate it myself. I couldn't let her risk it, could I?
Sure, we'll go with that.
After I ate them all, I got really sleepy.
Was it spiked with sleeping drugs?
Ah, just a food coma.
No. It's a good thing this escape game wasn't made with any actual malicious intent.
Yeah, let's just keep downplaying what happened so that no one gets charged criminally.
Indeed. This could have easily led to them being thrown into Tokyo Bay.
When I woke up, I was locked inside a weird room. I didn't see Tessa anywhere, so I totally panicked. I mean, if I was with her, I could handle being locked up forever. Being stuck like that could even lead to romance.
What a shallow person.
Date, you are more like him than you think.
You take that back.
Anyway, the whole thing totally sucked.
Hey, you came back in one piece. It couldn't have been that bad. And you actually contributed a couple times.
I mean, I am Tessa's knight in shining armor. Of course I'd help her.
Can't believe Ota's older than Ryuki. Yeah, that's disturbing.
So you didn't actually know anything about the escape game project, huh?
No, I was just one of Tessa's chosen.
More like you were easy to convince.
It means I'm the only one who can protect her. The fact that she invited me personally is all the proof you need. And that was streamed to the world, right? The entire planet knows it now.
Should I tell him?
That he was not invited by Iris, but was simply a convenient choice for an AI?
Reality is cruel, but I guess I'll have to rain on his parade. Ota?
What?
The real reason you were in the escape game is because the AI hosting it saw you as a convenient mark. She chose a person who would be gullible with Iris involved and follow after her blindly. Also, the stream was running with maximized privacy settings. You, me, and Moma had our faces censored, so people don't know who we are.
What? You say that, but Gens clearly said that he saw Date on the stream.
So you weren't actually invited by Iris, and the world doesn't know anything about you.
I mean, unless he's just making that part up to mess with him, which, sure, I'm all for that.
You're lying.
Plus, okay, no, but Ota would know this because Date told Ota to go home, and he told Ota, go home and watch the stream for any clues. So Ota said, yes, okay. So he would have known if all their faces were blurred out, assuming he was doing the job that he was told to do.
Does this look like the face of a liar?
No. No! I'll just contact the host and ask if they can uncensor my face.
This kid's unbreakable spirit is probably the only thing I admire about him.
I would go so far as to say that it is a necessary trait for being a longtime fan of Iris.
Good, I don't have to finish talking to him.
This is mentally exhausting. Let's go, Iba.
Yeah, you said it,
I was
Date.
about to suggest the same thing.
I'm leaving.
Whoa! What the hell? Where did that come from?
You're leaving already?
Oh, this place hurts my soul.
I get it. You're jealous, aren't you?
Not even a little.
Also, Tessa's about to have her big moment, right? Should you really be wasting time here?
Yeah, can I just skip to the
I
end?
just told you I'm leaving. I'm going to the studio once I take care of business.
Huh? To the studio? What do you mean?
I'll be watching her live.
That's no fair.
You're jealous, aren't you?
I am. I'm so jealous. Take me with you.
Not a chance.
Damn it. Why? Why is it always you?
Ota, why not order all these side dishes and forget about your woes?
All right. Great idea.
Yeah, take his wallet.
Thank you.
Take all his money.
Anyway, let's go.
A ruthless sense for business, that one.
We're only halfway there, guys. We're only halfway through all these.
Yo, Miss CEO.
What do you want now?
I got a whole lot of things to say to you.
You know, that attitude really pisses me off.
What?
You can't let go of something even if it's over and done. And I'm still a kid, you know. You're sticking to me like gum to a shoe. It's like you spent your past life as a slip mouth.
A slip mouth? What is that?
A type of fish in the order Perciformes and family Lyagnathidae, notable for having slimy bodies.
Slimy? So you think I'm slimy, huh?
Yeah, you're a slimy and sticky old man.
You made Iris go through all that, and you don't feel the least bit bad about it?
I do.
You better apologize to the people you made so much trouble for.
I will. So, you got business with me or not?
I do.
Then hurry up. Unlike you, I'm very busy.
Yeah, I know it's probably optional, but I'll have a conversation with this lady.
The
recent stream did so well that we're getting a whole lot of visitors. Too many, actually. Busier than ever. It's a real struggle.
Maybe you should take a little break.
Can't say I'd mind that.
How's Atami-san?
Hey! A Tommy freak! Mizuki is right here!
And Tommy? Oh, sweetie, no. I'd actually prefer a raise. Hey, boss.
I leave that kind of thing to HR.
Come on, give me like a hella raise.
What do you need that for?
I mean, getting by is just so hard. You could help a girl out.
I leave that kind of thing to accounting.
Aww.
Hey Momoko, welcome to the stream. Thank you so much for the raid. Hope you're doing well today. Hope you had fun playing Wuthering Waves. Thanks for coming in and sharing your audience with me. I hope you had a good stream. Feel free to sit back and relax or go take care of yourself after your stream. We're playing the epilogue to this game and hearing what everyone says after all the events of the game. So yeah, just sit back and relax with us. Thanks again for dropping by. Yeah, go get some sleep, get some rest.
It was a success, I guess.
Doesn't seem like you regret any of this.
When I inherited the company from Daddy, I was shown the sales, business plans, all kinds of numbers. And I felt a ton of pressure.
If it bothered you that much, why didn't you say anything?
Because I thought you wouldn't know anything about business.
Ah, Aiba. What kind of face am I supposed to make here?
Why not mimic a Hyotoko?
A Hyotoko?
When I read Daddy's business plans, I realized that he thought a lot about the company and Iris. He really planned out how he could give her exposure and make her more popular. Stuff like that.
Renju.
He even planned for what he'd do if I became the CEO. That's why I felt I had to make his dreams come true. But why, you know? Why have a plan for me being CEO? It was like he knew what might happen. Daddy.
Renju had ties to the criminal underworld.
He knew he was in a dangerous position. Part of why he entrusted Mizuki to me. And did all this other work.
I mentioned this already, but I did have Aiba help me learn a bunch of stuff.
That you did.
Talking with her really cheers me up.
Perhaps I should start a paid consultation service.
What for?
To save up for when I'm old?
What even is old to an AI?
Without Aiba, I wouldn't even know what crowdsourcing is.
She taught her what Craigslist was, wow.
Oh, so that was your idea.
It was an optimal decision at the time.
And how did that turn out?
How could I have known that the job would be taken by an AI?
I'm not proud of what I put Iris through, but this whole thing got her a lot of Vcube subs. Thanks to her, Aiba, Ota, Daddy, everyone else, I think I'm doing pretty good as CEO.
What about me?
Be quiet. You will ruin the moment.
And it's thanks to everyone that I feel like I can keep doing a good job.
I'm glad to hear it.
Yeah. Thanks, Date. Oh yeah, look at this!
Wow.
Wait, I think I saw this number somewhere.
Oh, you remember. It was in the project planning sheet.
Right, that number.
It is right on the mark. I am impressed.
Wait. Let me get this straight. They planned this project out, and they were like, we're aiming for exactly 912,149 viewers. And they got exactly that number of viewers.
You couldn't do this?
It would be easy for me.
It looks like an impressive number, but is it really?
Even the most famous VTubers rarely get something like this.
Oh, that's impressive.
I already brought the results, so I'm sure I can keep up the good work. Anyway, I gotta think of my next move. Daddy had a lot of plans.
She looks like she is having fun.
Yeah, I feel like it'll lead to more trouble, though.
I will take responsibility and watch over her. No need to worry.
Thanks, Aiba.
Someone probably bought those views to get that exact number. This 6-digit number, there's something about it. I did see it in my estimations, but I feel it has the power to flip the world upside down. Why do I feel so uneasy? Oh, I think this is referring to something from the second game.
You're going to see Iris, right?
Yeah, I am.
I'm too busy to make it, so I'll tell you right now. Don't show up on the cameras. I don't want Iris to feel more pressure than she already has.
Okay.
Also, don't gawk at the women in the studio, and don't talk to them either. Aiba, you know what to do.
Leave it to me. I am always ready to fry his brain with a high voltage current.
Don't do that. The brain is a delicate thing. It could delete my precious memories.
Pornographic memories, you mean? Should I delete them right now?
No, never take away my freedom of mind!
Why are you just standing there? Go already!
Yeah, I'm going.
Everyone keeps telling me I need to quickly go to Iris's thing, but the game won't let me. I have to go visit all these other schmucks first. And I'm assuming Iris's thing maybe it's happening in a warehouse or something, but if it's happening at Lemon Escape, I'm just driving away and then driving back.
Hey, what's up?
What do you want, Copper?
There's some stuff I want to ask about the escape room.
Well, go ahead, but
what?
Tessa didn't come today?
Don't act like you don't know. Today she's...
Of course I know. It's a really important day for her. I don't have time to waste hanging out with you.
Good night, Lork. Thanks for stopping by the stream. We'll catch you next time.
So what do you want?
We're both busy men, right? Let's just get it over with.
Don't have to tell me twice.
This guy needs to fix his posture.
Who's that?
Don't play dumb. You went to Kawasaki Station, didn't you?
Don't remember doing that. You got any evidence?
Things you saw in Somnium do not count as evidence.
I know. I just shook him to see what fell out.
I'm a back alley doctor, but I went and helped people just like a normal doctor would. Did I do something wrong?
It's looking pretty obvious that he's the doctor who helped Tina.
Doing medical work without a license is quite a crime.
Yeah, I could toss him in jail for what he just admitted. But there's no harm in just leaving him be.
You really have a soft spot for these people.
Maybe.
Good night, Ash. Thanks for stopping by, too.
Does it matter? It's just something that was caught by my info network.
I could accuse you of stalking Iris and get a restraining order.
Shinpei told me about it.
Who's that?
Shinpei Wa guy? He was here when you came here before, wasn't he?
It must be him.
Oh, this guy. Yeah, I don't really remember men's faces.
You should. It's part of your job.
How did he know about it?
His sweetheart works at some cafe full of maids or mermaids or whatever.
Sunfish Pocket?
He heard about it from her.
Does that mean the source is that woman's coworker? As in, Amame Doi?
That does seem to be the case.
So AI Sakura foresaw this and made it so Amame was invited.
That requires some impressively accurate predictions.
Did Shinpei tell you about the escape game himself, or...?
Nah, I just caught wind of it. Someone squealed that the guy was hiding something.
I see. The AI orchestrated this outcome.
I feel like it's a little bit too much to be giving credit to the AI for this. I feel like it's just a bunch of coincidences.
She manipulated a lot of people to make Moma a participant.
But we'll do that. We'll give her the credit, I guess. That's what the game wants.
Well,
you could have easily gotten your people to drive you.
Who uses company cars for private stuff?
Company? You're an underworld organization. Hey, you. What were you doing the day before Moma went to the escape game?
I took a walk by Konda River toward the sea.
And on the day itself?
I spent the whole day here in the office.
Not a very busy person, huh? Did you really have nothing better to do?
Shut up and fuck off!
Anyway, Moma, it looks like your people weren't exactly short on free time. I know that before you got into the taxi, you were near Yoyagi Park.
So what? I didn't do shit over there.
I know everything you did before you got into the taxi.
And you know I didn't do nothing.
There's still one thing I don't understand.
And that is?
About 10 minutes before, you were praying at the shrine with a demonic look on your face. What was that all about? Was it a signal? Some trade you were making?
I was praying for world peace.
Tell me the truth.
I was praying for me and Tessa to get even closer.
Please tell me he's lying.
He does not seem to be lying.
Was that really pertinent information you need to know?
What's an old Yakuza goon like him hoping to achieve?
Kindly refrain from saying that to his face.
This is just sad.
I mean, Date, you already know that's a core part of his personality, so...
Well, Moma is crying.
Sorry. I didn't mean to make you say something difficult.
Oh, that shrine sure is something, though. Tessa and I got real close that same day. I'm gonna stuff their offering box with like 1,000,000 yen next time I'm there.
Yeah, good for you.
Oh, him? He's no longer with us.
He died?
No, dumbass, he quit.
What, did he make a mistake?
Nah, just some personal circumstances. He's doing honest work now. And if that's what makes him happy, I'll gladly see him off. I'm a magnanimous spirit, you see?
Moma, wouldn't it be better if you stopped being Yakuza and did honest work too?
Fuck no. I gotta honor my predecessors.
That's my business settled. I'm out.
Hold it right there, Date.
What?
Where are you going after this?
None of your business.
Don't be like that. We're buddies,
We're just
right?
rounding up everyone to come do the dance number at the end, aren't we?
Don't hide it. Take me with you.
Damn it, how did you know?
Date. You know who's to thank for finding Tessa, right?
Iba, send it to Moma's PC.
Are you sure?
Look in his eyes. There's no way we can shake him.
Very well.
Huh? Did you hear an email notification from your PC just now? I have a feeling that it's some good news.
What are you? Oh, I do got mail.
I wonder who it could be from.
Tessa! There's an attachment.
Are we just spoofing emails from Tessa now?
Hello, my dear Moma.
We just forward it to her. Are we synthesizing her writing here with the AI or something?
Tessa, dear Moma.
I was gonna say synthesize her voice, but she's probably not actually reading it out loud to him.
Thank you so much for always watching my streams. When I think about Moma watching me, my heart goes pop, pop, pop. So keep watching, Moma. See you around. I love you.
Tessa, she said, I love you. I love you. I love you.
I feel like we did something bad, but...
Date! This is the best day of my life! I'm so happy to be alive!
That was easy.
Especially considering I fabricated every second of that.
Yeah, we didn't have any bargaining chips, so...
It does not seem right to make this without Iris's consent, though.
I actually agree.
You made sure the file would self-delete, right?
It is already gone.
That is also kind of unethical, but
That's
okay.
no problem. It was nothing more than a happy dream.
Keep pressing the wrong button. Again, though, Moma is like surprisingly kind of cool, just because he actually helps us. He's actually like one of the more competent characters in the story, which is saying a lot. So, good for him, I guess, being promoted into a playable character this time around.
Looks like Iris caused you trouble again.
No, I should be the one apologizing for putting her in danger. I really, truly apologize.
Oh, no need for that. You did say that you would bring her back, didn't you?
Yes, I did.
And like you said, she came back to me safe and sound. I won't say I wasn't worried, but I always believed that you would keep your word. And I'm sure Iris felt the same way. Yes, I watched it after you visited me. I understand it was a very dangerous situation. But when I watched Iris working so hard on the stream, and when I was reading all the encouraging comments, I felt kind of happy.
Happy?
I know it's an odd reaction, but it made me realize how much Iris loves her job as an internet idol.
Again, I know that Iris was kind of in on the fact it was an escape room, but she really didn't act like she knew she was in on it. Her life really was in danger a couple times.
And when I saw all the people cheering for her, well, as her mother, I felt like she's really grown. It made me so proud of her.
She was also completely comatose for the last 2 escape games, but okay.
I see.
Surely you understand, being Mizuki's father.
Well, I'm her guardian. I'm not really her father.
That's not true. And one day soon, you'll know that I'm right.
Is that how it goes?
Well, Mizuki is your guardian as well.
Can't deny that.
That would make me the guardian of you both.
Is that worth bragging about?
I'm going to stay home and watch Iris's stream.
You're not gonna come dancing with
Today's
us?
her big chance, after all. I'll have a feast ready for her when she comes home.
That sounds lovely.
You're going to see her soon, aren't you?
He's still never trying to explain why she's wearing the bunny outfit, unless this is coming up.
Yeah, though I'd prefer to stay here. Relax, watch the stream, enjoy your cooking.
Again, the fact that also she presumably changed her clothes at the escape room place, because she wasn't wearing the bunny suit getting into the car, so someone must have dressed her up in that, or she did it willingly.
No way. She wants you there more than anyone.
That makes me a bit bashful.
Please go and watch her big moment.
Okay, I will. Anyway, I'll be going now.
Wow, why was this the shortest conversation we've had yet?
Date?
Yes?
There's something I want to ask.
Yes? Where is this going? Hold on, my heart isn't ready. Calm down, Tate, calm down.
Date?
Yes?
Could you be here
Here?
tonight?
Tonight?
Would you join me and Iris for dinner?
Why did it sound like this was recorded, like, at a distance from the mic? Like, even though he's shouting, it sounded like he was quieter.
Your heart rate is over 200!
I'd love to.
Great.
Like, I guess it's supposed to be his inner monologue, but...
I was already planning on inviting you. I have enough food for 3.
I'll be looking forward to it.
Don't expect too much. I'm not that good of a cook.
No need to be modest. What's on the menu?
Okonomiyaki.
Oh, I love okonomiyaki.
That sounds good to me. Okay, I should go see Iris.
Honestly though, like, I was surprised we didn't get too many scenes with Date and Hitomi in the second game. Although I know they probably did that to hide the spoiler from the first game, but now it's like they don't really even care about that,
I'll
so...
be waiting for you both.
Like, it's the most normal... She's like one of the most normal people in the game, and he should talk to her more and become more normal himself.
It's almost time.
Indeed. We should go to the studio now.
I still don't really know what this is about, though.
We have to do the dance number for the credits, Date. We've already done this 2 times.
The recent escape game stream did so well that Iris got invited to perform by a streaming channel.
I know you've only done it once because chronologically this takes place second, but you know.
The name of the channel is The Thousand Gays. It seems to be a musical channel focused on discovering new artists. Their most viewed video has over 200 million views.
200 million? That's like all of Japan watching it at least twice.
The point is that she was invited to a channel with immense capacity for exposure.
Wow. What about Boss's report?
I will compile all the information we have and present it to her myself.
Like, I know Iris is a streamer, but like, you know, they keep having to emphasize the numbers on everything, like how many people here, how many people here, how many people here. And like, yeah, I know it's a big part of the metrics and like streaming stuff, but like it really does sound like someone who doesn't really know the space talking about it. You know, just likening everything just to numbers and nothing else.
Is there anything you want to know before I do that?
Well...
1,000 Gaze is an online music program built around the concept of performances that must start the moment there are 1,000 viewers watching. One time the performers were a highly popular foreign band, and they had to begin before their instruments were tuned or shielded, making them stomp, clap, and sing a cappella instead. However, that only made the performance into the stuff of legends, and is still talked about today. Now the channel has grown big, they seem to have shifted focus into digging up new talents. Okay, that's kind of a dumb gimmick. What is Hina up to? No one's really addressed this either, and I feel like that was one of the most pertinent
She has
things.
the day off.
Wasn't she being questioned?
That is almost over, and she is now accompanying Sakura.
I see.
She is currently at Central Hospital. She has not woken up yet.
But it's possible she could, right?
It depends on the information we got while syncing with her. A genius doctor is going to use it to treat Sakura and help her recover.
A genius doctor? That sounds kinda shady. Tell me more.
The doctor is a wandering surgeon who belongs to no hospital and instead constantly travels the world. This person has surgical skills that are often called miraculous. A genius indeed.
I feel like I heard about that guy before. Sounds like a big deal.
The treatment is set to be carried out on this very day.
Today?
They got him in really quickly, I'll tell you that then.
Apparently, this doctor successfully completed an extremely difficult cranial nerve surgery in only a few hours.
How'd they manage to, because it's only been like a few days since the event, right? How'd they manage to get a hold of him that quickly?
The medical personnel who were present were so shocked they actually fainted.
What the hell?
The doctor claims that Sakura will definitely wake up.
I guess that's good then.
And they never thought to contact him before. I know she's been missing for 6 years because of Hina, but like...
Operating without issue.
Is that really okay?
She is being monitored by Abyss, of course.
Well, there's no problem then, I guess.
Oh, I hope she does not show up in the next game, but I bet she will.
We established that she was not the type of AI that would harm others. But she was lacking in ethical thought subroutines, as proven by her use of illegal business, among other things.
Yeah, she won't hurt others, but she'll hire gunmen to gun me down.
Well,
Okay,
she
got
was
it.
made by Hina.
And because of that, she is now spending her days in a VR prep school.
Can't she just have ethics installed or something?
She may be AI, but she has a personality, so she needs some degree of presentation. Tampering with the programming of an AI is akin to tampering with the brain of a human. You would not like that very much, would you?
Yeah, I see what you mean.
So there you have it. AI Sakura is currently enjoying being a student.
Sounds kind of fun.
Would you care to stop by the hospital to see Hina and Sakura? We do have time to spare.
Okay, what's another step on the route anyways?
No, let's give them some space.
Okay, good. Good call, good call.
This could be an important reunion. We shouldn't intrude.
Good point.
Good
Head
call.
to the studio.
Roger that.
Yeah, just send me to the credits already. Okay, so we're not at Lemnis Gate. Another reuse set from the other game.
Date!
Hey, Iris! So this is what the studio is like.
Yay! You came!
Of course, you invited me.
Don't ask me about me impersonating you to MoMA, by the way, okay?
This channel is really popular. I was worried I'd get stage fright and choke up.
No, there's plenty of people who could cheer you on.
True, but... I wanted you to see me. I wanted you to be the first to see the new A-set.
Yeah, she willingly chose this outfit to wear for her first gigantic music stream on this, like, prestigious channel. This ugly-ass outfit.
I see.
It's because of you that I was able to make it this far as an idol. It's because of you that the escape game stream went so well.
Again, you could have told me from the start that it was part of a stream if you actually knew that. It really, unless you really did think you were kidnapped, which I also wouldn't put past you because you're kind of dumb.
All of it. Everything is because of you.
All right, I get it. Calm down.
Like, that also is kind of a bit of a plot hole, that you could make up a reason in your head and explain it away, but it's still a significant plot hole.
And that's why you're the only one I called. And now I get to perform in a place like this. This is my big moment. and I want you to burn it into both of your eyes.
Both eyes.
Iris, I will burn it into mine as well.
It was all because the escape game stream did really well.
Was that really all it took? This channel gets over like 200 million views, right?
That view count is for the super popular artists. He's the one who called me.
He?
Tess, I mean ASAP, please get ready.
Huh. He seems familiar.
Was he not a member of the Kumakura gang?
The one who went straight, huh? Hey, you're the guy from Kumakura.
Ah, don't talk about that here. Stuff happened, I did some networking and landed a job at a film production company.
Yeah, he really landed on his feet. I also like how he actually gets a nameplate. Yakuza B did not, and he's still B and not A, so it just seems a little weird.
Is this on the level?
He is not violating any law.
Hey Rain, welcome to the stream, thanks for stopping by.
Though there are issues that need to be addressed when quitting the Yakuza and returning to society.
Well, no reason to complain if he's working and paying taxes.
Indeed.
Hey, work hard and pay your taxes.
Yeah, good advice, cop.
Maybe I should arrest him after all.
Calm down. Iris is performing soon.
Hey, Seth, ready up!
Oh, right! Once I'm done here, we're having an okonomiyaki party at home.
Yeah, I'm looking forward to it.
You know, it's flour, cabbage, water. Not really good party food.
Are you kidding? Okonomiyaki's great.
Don't downplay it.
Will there be sauce and mayonnaise?
It wouldn't be okonomiyaki without them.
Okay, gotta go!
Okay, remember, have fun.
I will!
Here we go. 5, 4, 3, 2...
Here we are alone again. The world's coming to an end. Light is fading fast and it's looking like a disaster. Jump onto the UFO and toward the mirror's glow we go. Begin here at the end, less is more is what they say. Picture perfect naivete. Trace along the landscape and never letting go.
Yeah, I guess everyone has to dance at home.
Time is running out, so I'll say what should be said. I am taking you along with me and making you see the future we were promised is over and done. Gotta go, a galaxy of burning love is aglow. Gotta grab the gravity and go jump the moonshot. Second thoughts, not enough to keep me from fantasy. I confess I have a sweet tooth and I'm gunning for two. Strawberry revolver to shoot your heart out free. Instinct, daring and bold as long as I have you.
Okay, I guess everyone's joining in like this.
All those things so dear to me, stowed away with lock and key. Kept my presents past cause the future's coming even faster. Couldn't bear to see them break. Didn't dare make a mistake. Heartache. And then I got to thinking pawns of time cannot be queens. Only halcyon dreams are pristine. Memories are lost to time, but we can make some more. I don't let it bother me. I got plenty left in me still. And together we can always rebuild anything that breaks. No matter what life throws at us, we have each other.
imagine you wake up from a 6-year coma and you immediately get teleported into here. Thank you for escaping. I did escape this game. I'm escaping this game right now. Thank you for noticing, game. Oh boy. I mean, I already said a lot of what I want to say during that last, during the last hour. But let's talk about this game for a little bit. First, I'll get back to the menu. You can spend eyes to unlock additional content. Dream album. Dances. Well, there's only one. Novels. Why would I want to read the Porno Mag quest? Oh, I only have like almost 900 eyeballs, so I can't even get these anyways. Or I only get a couple of them. What happened that night? The Ionu shakedown. So there's also alternate endings. These are like joke endings. I'm making certain decisions in the game, kind of like the way that Blaze Blue does their joke endings. So this just brings me straight to this part, right? I just want to get back to the... Here, I want to get back to the flowchart menu to show you guys. Oh, here we go, okay. So here's the flowchart. So like during certain points in the game, like for example, during this part, when you're talking to Hitomi in her house, if you keep pestering her to go to Atami, that also brings you to like a joke ending, for example. Or when you're exploring with Hina, if you go to the amusement park and examine the fireworks enough times, that'll also like another ending. So like that's how this game handles the extra paths, quote unquote, that aren't actually part of the main story. I feel like for the sake of completeness, I kind of want to still do them, but I don't want to do them on stream because I kind of just want to play a different game on stream. So I might just record these on my own time and put them on YouTube after, just because they're still part of the story. So I still want to put in the work for that, and I don't think they're that long either. But okay, let's talk about the game. I really thought that maybe towards the end they would kind of pull things together and make things more interesting. I thought that at worst it would just plateau out and just be like the same quality as it was before. But in the end it was worse. It actually went really downhill near the end, which I was not expecting that, at least, which really, really wrecked it. Like, first of all, the whole story of this game was a whole lot of nothing. A whole lot of nothing happens. Like, yes, I think they tried to do the bridge between the first and second game with the whole pewter thing, but in the end, the whole pewter thing was also, like, superfluous to the main story. They make it look like it's intertwined with the story of, like, Hina and Sakura, and then in the end, it just happens to be a coincidence with a couple parts of their intertwining stories touching out of coincidence. The whole thing with Mizuki, too, was also a whole lot of, like, nothing. That was just like, oh, her plan was just hijacked by the AI. Like, it just felt like a lot of... it's like they wanted to do ideas A, B, and C, and they couldn't find a way to cohesively put them all together, so they invented some kind of tethering force that didn't really intertwine those ideas well enough to make it into a nice cohesive overall package. I think the biggest indicator of that is the fact that they have to explain everything in the epilogue. Like, after we finish the actual conclusion of the game, there's just so many plot holes that they have to go into the epilogue and then furiously have the characters like monologue like how all those plot holes get filled in, so they do almost all get filled in. They don't all get filled in, but it just feels really messy at that point. And like a part of you could also be like, well, those aren't important plot holes, so you should ignore them, Kiro. Or you might say to yourself, well, you could answer those for yourself if you just use your imagination and close your eyes is not relevant to the story. But I just feel like it makes the whole thing feel less cohesive when you do that. It just feels like it just falls apart. And it really, and I know, again, this game is not written by Uchikoshi. He oversaw its writing, but it was actually written by someone else. And the way that nothing really tied together very well at the end really shows that. Because I know at least with him, he usually is able to tie everything together. Like, he does everything purposefully, and it feels like a lot of the stuff here was not done purposefully. It was like, oh, we want this to happen. We want to have an excuse to put Iris in a bunny outfit. We want to have escape rooms. We want to have something to do with pewter to link them together. We want to include characters that are cameos from the second game, so we're just going to throw Gen in here. We're going to throw Leon in here, like, for almost no plot relevance, right? We want to make Moma a playable character, so let's just throw him and Ota in too. Like, it just feels like they wanted to do all these ideas. They didn't have a clear vision of how to put it all together, and then so they just kind of plotted those points and then just haphazardly found a way to combine them together. And it just didn't work. Especially with the way they, like, the falling action, again, was just everyone just re-explaining the whole story again to me. Again, with trying to fill in some of those plot holes leading up to the song at the end. And I feel like I actually admittedly like the dance numbers at the end of the first and second games. But this game didn't really make it work. I mean, personally, I didn't really like the song. That's just a personal preference. But I think the dance number worked better in the other games because it was a song that we had heard a couple of times throughout the game. So by the time you finally hear it at the end with the lyrics and everyone dancing, it feels like you've earned it and it comes together. Here, it's like the song just comes out of nowhere. The characters don't really do a big cool dance number together, because I kind of am a sucker for that. Like, it feels very, like, you know, Broadway or like Bollywood-ish. But here they just kind of, you know, they all just kind of, they're at home watching and then they get like astral projected into the studio where they're just standing there waving their hand, which is not really as interesting to me. And you might say, oh, it could be a budgetary thing, whatever, but I still just don't think the ending, even the dance number, didn't really make me smile as much as the other ones did. Date, also, like, at the end of the first game, I was kind of neutral about him. I kind of forgave him for some of his flaws, like stupid porno mag jokes, which I didn't think were funny at any point. But here, it's like they took that one trait of his and they, like, multiplied it by 10 to fill in for his lack of personality in some parts. So he would just shout it at random parts and hope that it made people laugh, which it didn't. But on top of that, they also add some really nasty traits to him that I don't think they meant to. Like, for example, having him x-ray an 18-year-old girl and then comment about the size of her pelvis. And you might say, well, Kiro, that's just a one-time, like, one-off joke. You shouldn't take it so seriously. But, like, that's, like, sexual harassment, right? And then he makes a stance that he is pro for deep-faked AI porn videos, which is also a huge ethical dilemma, which is just gross. And again, yeah, maybe it's like a one-line joke, Kiro. Cultural sensitivities are different in Japan, blah, blah, blah. You can say all that stuff, but it just really puts him in a bad light. And again, I've mentioned this before, but like for someone like, let's say me, who enjoys Zero Escape and Danganronpa, and then like even the Somnium Files, I can still say that for the most part I enjoyed it, but it's like, I like it because like the mysteries and some of the themes and the characters that came out at the end were kind of good for those games. But it's like, this is a series that I would be embarrassed to tell other people that I like because there's just so much unnecessary, unfunny sexual jokes that sound like they were written by a middle schooler. Like, I'm all for like adult humor and stuff like that too, but when you just shout sexual words everywhere in the middle of other conversations and expect it to be funny, it really just gives like the middle schooler like, ha ha ha, boobs and butts kind of energy. And I don't think that's very funny. It's not very clever. And like I said before, humor is subjective, but there are tenets of humor that actually are proven to work. That's why things like improv classes exist. Like there's actually things you can do to improve your writing of comedy. And this is just not it. The characters, like, also, like, again, like a lot of them felt superfluous to the plot. A lot of the investigation sections felt like I didn't actually learn anything. Like you're going out collecting clues, but all you do is you run into like Mama and Leon and Gen, and they just give you like information that's coincidental, and then by the end we're just like, we didn't find anything, oh, let's just go sync with the pod. it doesn't really feel like a good mystery game either, because it's not really like I don't feel like I'm actually putting together puzzle pieces here. It's like everything's given to me, and the characters keep like expositioning all the information. So like on a mystery game front, I don't think it does a good job. On an escape room game front, I don't think it does a good job either, because the escape rooms are very guided. The characters, I wish there was an actual hint system in the game, because when you press the hint button, it just highlights things you can examine in the room, which doesn't help. And then if you examine something more than once, the characters already start blurting out hints to you until they're all but telling you what to do. I wish there was an actual hint button where I can call the characters for hints, but only when I want it, and not because I decide to examine something twice and have the characters suddenly give me the entire answer to the puzzle, right? So on an escape room portion, it felt a little short. Not to mention the design of the escape rooms. The escape rooms are very linear, and I mean that as in like you have to solve puzzle A in isolation, and then you solve puzzle B in isolation, and then you solve puzzle C in isolation. In my opinion, a good escape room is maybe you go into the escape room, puzzles A, B, and C are available to you right away. You can choose which order to solve them in, and it's not immediately apparent which order you have to solve them in. And then once you solve one or two of them, then that opens up puzzle D. So you have a little bit of freedom on what order you do things. While here, it really felt like you were gated by things at certain points in time, and it kept going. Not to mention also, like, short game, right? Not that many escape rooms. If you wanted to play a game about escape rooms, you would be better served off playing Zero Escape or go buy Escape Room Simulator. Because I heard a lot of people saying, like, oh, well, you should be buying this game for the escape rooms. But they didn't have enough of a presence to do that. The Somniums also, I know it's the Somnium Files game, so they had to do Somniums. They weren't that interesting at the beginning. The last one was actually kind of interesting, but then it fails on a game design standpoint, because you saw how you need to hold onto a specific timie or set of timies from the middle or early parts of the level to use at the end that you would not have any indication of knowing that. So when you have to go back, you suddenly have to go back quite a bit just to do that. I don't feel like that's good game design. And you can make the argument all you want, oh, Kiro, maybe you're just not bad about this, or you didn't foresee that or think about it. But this is my first Somnium in all three of the games where that really happened, where I couldn't just go back one checkpoint and then problem solve my way out of it using the tools given to me. It was literally the only way to do it is go back to the very beginning, which I didn't feel like was a very good design. And I was actually kind of enjoying that Somnium, because I felt like that Somnium had the best mystery in it, but then it had the worst gameplay, which is unfortunate. So on that front, that didn't work either. So, like, on a mystery front, doesn't really work. On an escape room front, didn't really work. On a Somnium front, in my opinion, that last one really wrecked a lot of that experience for me. And then, even on, like, an overall story, like, the whole thing with Pewter, you would not, if you did not play the first couple games, you would not have cared about that at all. So this is not a game for people to come into the series for the first time, for sure. Not to mention they blurred out a bunch of spoilers from the first game incessantly. So I can't like recommend this game to anyone looking to get into either Somnium Files. It just wouldn't work, right? And I know it's a spin-off, and I know it's not one of the number games, and these games benefit from playing at the beginning, but the second game you can play in isolation from the first, right? And that works. But the first game obviously is the first one, but this one you really can't play in isolation unless you miss out on a bunch of things. And not to mention, this is a full price game, right? So, like, where I am, I paid pretty much the same amount of money for this game as I did for the other games too, and I bought them physical, so yes, it's more expensive. You're probably, if you want to play this, you're better off buying it digital, and you're probably better off waiting for it to be on sale. Because it's definitely not worth a full game's price tag, especially, again, with currency conversions and all that stuff too. It definitely is a lot more here. So I would say the only people that might enjoy this are just the people that are just die-hard Eye of the Somnium Files fans that can't get enough Eye of the Somnium Files, and they need more Eye of the Somnium Files, and they don't even really care how good the quality of that is. Anyone who's not into the series would have zero interest in this. Anyone who was only like marginally interested in the first two games would be bored out of their wits with this one. Not to mention, like, again, the ending I felt was very messy. The AI's motivations, as much as they tried to explain it to me, like, it just didn't add up. I think a better, more emotional conclusion that would have worked to be both more emotional and make more sense would be to have the AI set up some kind of situation where Hina has to make the terrible decision of whether to kill her friend or kill the AI to force her to choose between the two of them. And then she gives an emotional speech about how she can't go on without both of them. That would have been a better ending. But instead, it's like, she's like, I want to make you smile. So I put Iris's life in danger. And then she's like, here, EMP, boom. And she's like, well, I disabled your EMP. And she's like, actually, let's just blame Hina. And then Hina exclaims her love for the AI and says that she likes the AI. And then the AI is like, oh, that's so sweet. By the way, Date, we're going to make you guess this arbitrary number. And we're like, where's that coming from? And then he has to wink sync and then just get it for her memory. Like, it just, like, that just felt really weird plot pacing to me and just didn't come together. Like, in my head, I can make up some logical arguments for why that would happen, but it just didn't feel right to me. Like, it didn't feel like a good culmination of everything that had happened. And again, not to mention that the whole pewter side quest and the whole Miyuki side quest and the whole conspiracy theory, aliens, Anunnaki stuff was completely superfluous and had nothing to do with it. And then again, at the end of the game in the epilogue, that's when all the characters have to come out and explain why all those things are related or tangentially related to the story. Just very strange. Very messy writing. And I went into this game with an open mind. As I went through, I got more bored. Towards the end, I was feeling more hopeful, and then I just dropped the ball, and I was probably left disliking it even more than I was disliking it in the middle. So, like, I think last time I gave a rating, I said maybe 5.5 out of 10. I feel like I have to drop it down to a 5. I'm not sure. I might even drop it below that, but I feel like if I say something's below a 5 out of 10, that's like getting into unplayable territory. And it's definitely not unplayable. I mean, there's definitely parts where the game, like, catches and lags and freezes. This is the Nintendo Switch version, by the way. I've seen the Steam version obviously looks better, but it's not available on PlayStation, which is where I usually play these. So, I don't know. It's just... And of course, like, they reuse a lot of assets, the characters and the locations that I don't mind. That makes sense from, like, a budgetary standpoint. But then, like, it feels like a lot of the locations they kind of went out of their way to try to include so they didn't have to make new things for them. Like, there were a lot of locations that felt like they didn't need to be even in the game, and they kind of threw them in as investigation points for no reason, just so they could use that area and not have to use something else. Very, very strange. Very weird. And, again, I think if this was just a random standalone game that I just pulled off the shelf and started playing, I don't think I would be nearly this disappointed. But the fact that, again, it's part of a series that I had interest in and liked before, the Somnium Files, and it's by... Again, I know that Uchikoshi did not write the game, but it still has his name on it. So I had a little bit more faith in, like, what was going to go into this, and it just didn't deliver. So my disappointment's more than if it was just a standalone flop. But I had the same kind of experience with Raincode and 100 Line, and it's just making me think, like, maybe this style of writing in this series is just no longer for me. Maybe Kodaka and Uchikoshi things are just no longer for me. And I feel like it's also because their writing styles have slightly changed a little bit over time. They've leaned more into the anime tropes, is the kindest way I can put it. And I don't really care for these very stereotypical anime tropes, you know, like the pervert character, or showing people, like, panty shots out of nowhere, or shouting porno mag everywhere, like, showing underage girls or close to underage girls in, like, almost sexual, like, situations and making jokes about it, like, and making light of the situation, or not being able to hold tension by throwing in a joke that just doesn't work and is not funny and then trying to go back into it. I also feel the sound design for this game isn't super great. Not that the music was bad, but there were just a lot of points where it felt like, oh, I'm supposed to be stressed in this situation right now, but the music doesn't sound very stressful, or I'm supposed to be concerned about something seriously happening in the game, but they're playing comedic music over it. The music in the Somniums and the escape rooms also felt very sleepy, and I know in a Somnium because it's a dream, sure, but I just feel like, at least for the escape rooms, if it like played more Zero Escapey kind of music, I would feel like I would have a bit more tension and was having a bit more fun with it, even if the puzzles weren't quite scratching my puzzle room itch. So I think it would have been better if they just made it all puzzle rooms too, and no Somniums, but I know it's called the Somnium Files, so they couldn't do that. Or maybe make them all Somniums, but reframe the Somniums to look more like puzzle rooms, it really did feel like a stretch to make the whole thing about, oh, Hina just likes puzzle rooms. Hina just likes escape rooms, so we're just going to put escape rooms here. This the only reason why is because Hina likes escape rooms. It just felt like a stretch because they couldn't find a real way to integrate it into the story in a natural way, so they made it in a very unnatural kind of overarching narrative, meta kind of way. So all in all, I'm pretty disappointed by this game. If you were thinking about getting this game, I would not recommend it unless, again, you are a die-hard Eye of the Somnium Files fan and you want to get every single little bit of content from this. Like, you want to sift through all the archives and get all the endings and get all the side content. But for an average person, I just don't think it's there. So, a little disappointing. But I played it, so you don't have to if you're in that position. But it is unfortunate. It is unfortunate to see this. And, you know, if they do come out with an Eye of the Somnium Files, like 3, like an actual game, and Uchikoshi was actually writing it, I'd be hesitant to pick it up, but part of me would still want to pick it up just to see where the conclusion of... Because there were some plot threads in the second game they didn't answer that I was looking forward to seeing them address. I was hoping that maybe in this game they would have some of those like little plot points addressed, like with the meta commentary about us being like the... I can't even remember what, like, the Weaver or the Watcher or whatever they put, but they didn't do that either. So it really left us with a whole nothing burger at the end, other than giving us a reason why Pewter went back to his job, which wasn't exactly elaborated on how getting information from the Somnium helps him in a legal case, which they said that they can't use Somniums in legal cases. Whatever, I'll just let that fly. Maybe we'll see Hina and Sakura in a future game as a cameo, but I didn't care enough about that either, because they didn't build up her character enough for me to care enough about that. They really tried to do that during Chapter 5, and it just was a little bit late in the game for that. So, oh well, it is what it is. The nice thing is we didn't spend too many stream days on this game, but it is unfortunate. It is unfortunate. And again, like, if you like this game, all the power to you. You can disagree with me, but I'm also allowed to have my opinion, so let the hate comments come like usual, right? Every time I criticize one of these games, sure. Hey, Kiro from the future here. 2 more things that I want to mention as well after I ended the stream. The other thing that I thought about the story that really didn't make it feel coherent at the end too, was that we really never got to see the resolution between Akemi and Hina. Once we saved Iris, it almost just cut straight from Chapter 5 into the epilogue. And we don't talk to Akemi or Hina during the epilogue directly. So it'd be nice if we actually saw them. Like, maybe Akemi says something about how she regrets her actions and she's sorry she put Iris in danger. And then Hina says that, oh, she's sorry for what she put her through and that she loves her and that she wants all of them to be happy together with Sakura. And it's kind of implied. We don't really hear them say it at the end. So I feel like that also kind of doesn't make the ending hit home very well. It's almost like they just missed the home run at the end there. So that part is a little bit unfortunate to me. Another weird thing I noticed here is that when I look at the intro part, the Gogyu Zengetsu intro part on this screen, it says it's part of Chapter 1. But I went back to my VODs and checked it. At the beginning of that part, it says Chapter 2. It says the intro's in Chapter 2 during that part. So I'm not really sure. I put it, when I separated the VODs, I made it as part of the Chapter 2 VOD. I did feel like it made more sense there, but I just think that's a little weird, a little inconsistency. Not a big deal, but something worth noting. Okay, I think that's enough chit-chatting for today. Let's see if there's anyone we want to raid. A few people are on, but I'm feeling kind of tired, so you know what? Let's just end stream here, and then I'll see you guys tomorrow for... We'll return to Shadow Hearts. I'm excited for that, because I love Shadow Hearts, so I'll see you guys tomorrow. And if you're interested in seeing the alternate endings for this game, I will be posting a video on YouTube for that. We will go through the alternate endings as well, and close the book on this chapter. Good night, guys. Take care. Bye, froggy friends.